Tom, today news broke that Dan Maguire has been offered a trial down at Oldham Athletic. A great opportunity for Dan down there.
Yeah, I think it's been coming for a while, to be honest. I guess there's a number of players who are getting rave reports down the country, especially the way games are playing, and teams are coming up here and they're taking the news down the country. And Danny's just one of a few. He's probably the first one, and he thoroughly deserves it because he's a hard-working guy. Works hard in training, works hard on the pitch like BSAFCTV, and he's just bringing a little bit extra to his game, you know. He's improving massively as a player, and he's listening to what's happening. So it's a huge improvement. I think that Danny Maguire last season probably wouldn't have got this opportunity. So he has improved really well, you know.
And obviously it's now 15 months since he came to the club, and just a continuous improvement over that period.
Yeah, well, it was me. I got him to the club when the previous management were here, and unfortunately didn't play him, you know. And it's tough, you know. It's all about opinions on players, and he's really only played maybe the last 2 months of last season, and then all this season. So it's really not even half a season, you know, just over half a season he's been playing at this level, and the improvement from then has been enormous, to be honest. Like.
And at the start of the season there was maybe some slight criticism of young Colin's theory of bringing in the young players. Is this a vindication of what that can achieve? Well,
it was forced on me. You know, the board's made a decision, which was a right decision actually at the time. Even if we were struggling down the bottom of the league, it would have been the right decision. It's a decision to make the club self-sufficient on the crowds and the bar takings, which meant we had to scour the area for the best young players that we thought the best young players. And we knew they would do okay. We didn't think we'd do as well as they're doing now. And we didn't think the team would blend as well. You know, you've got to take your hat off to the senior players, because they have been a massive part of the development of the young lads. There could have been a lot more work with them, but they've been excellent. You know, they've been superb with the kids, and they've brought them on, and they feel part of the team. You know, which is a massive thing. So it's a number, you know, good coaching, good club. You know, well received by the supporters, and the senior players taking a massive interest in the development of the young lads. You know.
And as the season goes on, there seems to be a growing confidence amongst the players as individuals and as a unit. That's got to be beneficial for heading towards the end of the season.
Well, I've always tried to build good team spirit in teams, and I think it's 80% of your game, a good team spirit. It gets you through bad games when you've been not playing that well, and it obviously drives you on when you're playing well, you know. We've got about 17 players there who like being here, you know, and I think that's the massive difference. Like. When you don't enjoy coming to the games and don't enjoy coming to training, it's pointless. I think they all look forward to the training. Colin and Chris put great sessions on, and match day we're just trying to get more professional. You know, we've got Colin Ty starting now and on Saturday, so we're just trying to make them feel a bit special when they come to games. You know, and I think it's showing now. I still think we're probably 70%, maybe 60% of where we should be. You know, on team wise at the minute. And that's just developing the players. I think there's a lot more to come from these lads, the senior players and the youngsters. Yeah.
So if we can just take a quick look ahead to next season, and it's still 6-7 months away. The foundation is really in place to build on.
Yeah, we've just got to. I was at a board meeting on Monday. And we've just got to make sure we do ring fence the younger players. The senior players have seen it all before. They've been there. They're happy at the club. They've played Northern League. You know, they've come back and to play for Blythe. They're very, very good players, and I think they want to stay at this level. We've got a lot of lads who could go a lot of ways. You know, one or two might get in the pro game if they're lucky, and one or two are being headhunted by the top Northern League sides. And financially, to them, would be better going to the Northern League. But I think they're all pretty happy to be here. They love the club, and we've just got to make sure that we show the same loyalty to them as what they show in the club, and that's the next big step for the club, to try to get these lads tied down for a bit longer, you know.
And finally, Saturday, obviously a massive game against what I would say is probably the best team in this league in Chorley. Really need the Green Army behind us, and just we got a message for them ahead of Saturday. Yeah,
it's a big game. We played Chorley away. I've just spoke to the lads tonight about it. You know, we played exceptionally well down at Chorley. We got beat 3-0. The goals, you know, what funny, because we had a deflected shot which just missed the post. We had a couple of goalmouth scrambles. They had a deflected shot, went in, 1-0 down. 900 people there got behind the team, and at the end they went out 3-0, but it was never a 3-0 game. And you know, it was at the start of the season. Louis won his first game actually. So you know, they're a good side. Probably, I agree with you. I think they're the best side in the league by a long way. I think they can play good football. They can be Route 1 if they want to. Dangerous on set players. They've got the full package, to be honest. Like, and that's something we've got to try to achieve. You know, have an all-round game. Our game at the minute is football. We're trying to bring the set players into it, and obviously try to go a bit more Route 1 at times. But I think the lads are so confident to play, and they just want to play. So it's a tough game. The support's massive. We've got to get a good support in on Saturday, and a very vocal support, and just give the lads a little bit of boost. And if that happens, you never know.